Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and HBAR. And I do just want to ask for all those HBARbarians out there who are supporting Hedera and what they are doing and what they are building. And if you guys have been holding HBAR for a while, I want you guys to smash that like button and also comment down below how long you have been holding HBAR. I want to see how much support there is from the HBARbarians out there. But nonetheless, I do want to start off with this tweet here from HBAR investors, and we do see, so for everyone missing it, 5,000 plus TPS on the testnet right now. Now, since this tweet got posted, we have seen this slow down. You gotta love to see the mainnet continuing to pump out incredible numbers. But yes, the testnet has been one thing that we've been watching for a while. Because although, yeah, 5,000 plus TPS on the testnet may just be the testnet, I want you guys to realize that we've seen spikes like this before we seen the first enterprise grade use case go live on the mainnet. So, is there going to be something very large coming in the next couple weeks, months, maybe? Who knows? We don't know. But all we know, and this is 100% fact, that yeah, we do have one enterprise grade application live on the mainnet. There's going to be many, many others. And if we are seeing 500 TPS today from one enterprise grade application, imagine 5, 10, 20. Like the sky is truly the limit when it comes to what Hedera is doing. So yes, we focus on the testnet. Are we about to see another enterprise grade application go live on Hedera? We don't know. All we know is that it would be incredible to see 5,000 plus TPS on the mainnet. And I know that I'm not the only one that would be very excited to see that. And that world is coming. There's going to be a world where Hedera is doing 5,000 TPS. And guess what? We're not going to have to wait too much longer to see that be realized in. We are going to see a Hedera takeover very, very soon. Now, also, we've recently seen something very interesting. Shout out to Berg the Dip. I think that this was originally posted by Parabolic Sivo. He since then deleted it. I think that it was mainly just because it was speculation. But Hedera usually follows all of their GCs, as you guys do see. A lot of people were saying like big if true, not big if photoshopped. That's why I don't take credit for the screenshot, not mine. We don't know if this was true or not, but I seen it myself. I seen that Hedera was at some point in time following Sony. I don't know if it was maybe just a glitch. I don't know what was happening, but Hedera followed Sony on Twitter before unfollowing pretty quickly. They only followed GC members. So was this a GC leak? Did they leak the next major GC announcement? We have no idea. Right? We could sit here and speculate all day long on who the next GC is going to be. But if I had to take a wild guess on who the next GC will be, it's just going to be a company centered around technology. I've seen a lot of people speculating on if it could be Netflix or if it could be, Microsoft or MasterCard or this, that. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Listen, it does not matter who the next GC is going to be. All we need to know is that it's going to be a very large name. And Hedera has not let us down at all to this day around GC member announcements. They are very large names. These are very large events. And I'm really, really excited for the next one to actually be announced because I'm sure that it's going to be a game changer for the Hedera ecosystem. Now, also, outside of this and talking about the ecosystem, let's go check out the ecosystem that got posted by Accor. So this is an updated viewpoint, and we do see in honor of Innovation Day, here are 10 more companies building real-world use cases on Hedera. You probably remember the last update that we posted from Accor where they did this as well, where they talked about 10 projects being built out on Hedera that are very innovative and what they are really kind of doing. Personally, I love ServiceNow, just to give you guys a quick insight. But I really wanted to take the time out to look at the overall Hedera ecosystem. So the GC list, we know that the GC list is going to continue to expand and expand and expand. But let's take a look at everything else here. Enterprise applications, right? Very large use case advantage there, and also addressable market size. These are the big game changers. Data integrity, I think that a lot of people overlook data integrity. This is a big game changer. Listen, the coupon bureau, massive opportunity. Just coupons, a lot of people will think about it like, oh, it's just coupons, right? No, we've done the math. The coupon bureau could be transacting at billions and billions and billions of transactions per year. ServiceNow, direct connection to 80% of the Fortune 500. Digitizing workflows. That's a huge, huge market. And there's so much more here. Web3. We continue to address the possible market value of Web3 that is in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. There is so much addressable market share value. And it simply is well put. It's like, go focus on Web 2. Look at how large Web 2 is. Look at how fast Web 2 spread to every single major industry and sector. That's what Web 3 will do. It's very simple. Now, also, outside of the ecosystem growth and outside of what Hedera is doing, when we look at DeFi itself, DeFi is becoming the new norm, and DeFi is changing the way that finance is really looked at, how finance, tooling is utilized from the retail perspective. And we do see from Headstarter.org, we do see the Hedera DeFi space has made huge strides since its inception in early Q2 of 2022. With such an amazing growth in less than 1 year, how is HBAR still flying under the radar? And yeah, this is what I've always mentioned. Like, it's been less than 1 year since DeFi launched on Hedera. We're already over $100 million in TVL. Think about that, right? We talked about this so much. I mean, I'm sure that you guys are probably all aware that we've been addressing DeFi on Hedera. We've seen this massive spike down just recently, which is from Stater. We're seeing a big change on Stater. Don't know if it's a glitch or anything like that, because we've seen this in the past before, things bounce back. But one thing that I would love to know around DeFi and TVL is that this is a great statistic to watch compared to other major chains. As we look at TVL and as we look at how early DeFi is on Hedera, this is just the beginning. Listen, we're at almost 100 million. We were just at 160 some million dollars. This is just the beginning for Hedera in terms of the DeFi space, and I'm very excited for it going forward on. And yeah, HBAR is still under the radar. When we go and look at HBAR over on CMC, right, we see that it is ranked number 32. We see the market cap for it. And the overall interest for it, in my opinion, has been kind of like we started to see a little bit of a change, but we're still not at that point where like everyone's talking about HBAR. It's still a very overlooked gem in this market. But I did see a big change. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I seen a big change when we started to jump out a little bit in price action. This run up from like 3.5 cents or so to almost like 8 cents back here in January. I seen a lot of new faces coming around to the YouTube channel and talking about HBAR and why they love HBAR and stuff like that. See, the thing about price action in this market is it goes two ways, right? You could have a year of HBAR price action where we went from 50 some cents and we just rode the wave down all the way to like 3.5 cents. And during this entire time, nobody gives a single care about what Hedera and HBAR is doing. Then all of a sudden, we get a major spike in the market. And it could be something small. It could be something small like 3.5 cents to almost, 10 cents. But then all of a sudden, you see a ton of new faces. I want you guys to understand that we're starting to see a lot of big names talking about Hedera, addressing Hedera, talking about the 4 billion transactions, talking about Dell joining the GC, talking about the roadmap, talking about ECG initiatives, all this stuff. And this is from a show that has a massive following tied to it. I know that on Twitter, 22.1K followers. But all of this publicity, all of these discussions, these videos, all of this, even what I do on this channel where I talk about, HBAR every so often. And I've been doing this for over 2 years now. The reason for it is because I want people to learn about these projects before they become, spotlighted household names. Because although a lot of people may look at this market and say, oh, well, it's a $2.2 billion market cap or it's a $4.2 billion market cap. Go and look at some of the names tied to the ecosystem. Look at some of the projects building out on Hedera. Look at where Web3 is headed. Look at the things happening, right? We're seeing things change. We're seeing the evolution of technology before our eyes. These are projects. These are networks. These are technology providing companies that are here, that see the value, that see the overall potential that this market could have, right? And I really think that a lot of people in this market get caught up in the what ifs or the well, maybe we'll go here, maybe we'll go there. But again, I'm worried that this asset's not going to do well because of supply or everyone always doubts something because of a statistic that you see on CoinMarketCap. I want you guys to I want you guys to answer this question. When you invest into Amazon or Apple or Tesla, are you looking at the supply? Are you looking at the market cap? No, you're not. In fact, guess what you're looking at? What is the company doing? Okay, well, let's go look at what Hedera is doing. Let's look at the transactions. Let's look at the recent partnerships. Let's look at the ecosystem. Let's look at some of the projects building out on Hedera. We're seeing the rise of decentralized social media and social media platforms. We recently talked about Galaxy. I've been talking about Galaxy since they first announced that they were building out on Hedera because I've seen the value behind this. Decentralized social media platforms, empowering fans and creators around the world. We are seeing the evolution of every single major industry. And listen, it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be enterprises. It doesn't have to be financial institutions. It could be as simple as fans and creators, social users, social platforms, social media. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. We have seen innovations come and go. For the most part, social media has stayed the same for well over a decade now. So think about how ripe for disruption social media platforms are. And think about how insane of an opportunity this is for Hedera as well to have a project like Galaxy empowering the Hedera community to be a part of something as big as Galaxy. And there's so much more as well. Listen, when you go over to that ecosystem graphic and you look at Web3 and you look at all of these use cases, these are ones that are focused on other areas as well. This is a game changer, an absolute game changer. And I really do think that the overall addressable market value here is well worth trillions of dollars. So with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So I hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this people, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.